Hey guys, I just got this new Koken ratchet in, made in Japan, very high quality. I've heard a lot about them, and I finally got them. And what this is, it's a little 1/4-inch ratchet body, but it's a 3/8 anvil on it, and it's also a flex head. So I absolutely love these little tiny 1/4-inch ratchets that are actually 3/8. I have a couple of them, and I use them all the time, but I do not have one in a flex head. And one thing I really like about this ratchet, yes, it's a flex head, but it has a ball detent for the center position. So you put it in the center, you'll hear it click, and it stays in the center position. So it will not, flex and just get all floppy. Now, I do not see any screws on the side where you could tighten it up if it gets loose over time. So hopefully that doesn't become a problem, but with that ball detent holding it centered, that should take up a lot of that problem if that were to occur. I do like the little ratchet handle on there. It seems to be like a hard plastic, but the little etching that's kind of in it makes it feel like it's got like a little softness to it. It's kind of weird, but I like it. But I've heard a lot about these having like virtually no back drag and they being smoother than a snap-on. For a lot of people say that these are pretty much the king of new ratchets. So wanted to get one and kind of compare it to some others I got. Now, this one here is a Matco, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do use it. And this is a snap-on that is actually originally a 1/4-inch ratchet that I had my dealer convert into a 3/8. He changed the guts out for me years ago. And these are about the same size. The Matco is just a hair longer. Now, the Matco has a thinner head, so I guess in some cases that could be better. And you compare the Koken to it. The Koken is about as thin as the Matco, and it's actually quite a bit thinner than the snap-on. It's hard to tell on the video, but it's quite a bit thinner. They should both be a 72 tooth. The Koken's even a little bit quieter, but that's the swing arc on the snap-on to engage the next tooth. And this is the Koken. I think it's a little bit less, so definitely going to be checking this out so far. This is an awesome thing. I'm glad I now have this in a flex head. So let's go ahead and check out the swing arc differences between the Koken and the snap-on. It's going to be kind of hard to tell in this video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the snap-on all the way against a tooth, and then I'm going to go to the left until it clicks a tooth, and I'm going to go back to the right. So it's going to be like this. So right now it is all the way against a tooth. There's a tooth. I'm going to go back. Tooth, back. So this right here is the amount of swing it has going from one tooth to almost engaging in the next one, but not quite. So let's check out the Koken. We'll do the same thing with it. There's a tooth, back. There's a tooth, back. So it is quite a bit different. It ain't a crazy difference, but when you're using it every day, it makes a difference. All right, so everyone talks about how the backlash on the Kokens are crazy good. So this is a nut and bolt, just finger tight. So I'm going to start with the Matco and see if it'll ratchet back. It does not. So let's try the snap-on. Same loose nut. I heard one click and then it stopped. There it went again. But really it does not do it. Now let's try the Koken and see what happens with it. And it's still loose. It's better than the competitors so far, but every now and then it does slip.